In a time long forgotten, when magic still coursed through the veins of the earth, there lived a wizard unlike any other. His name was Merlin, a man of wisdom, power, and mystery, whose name would echo through the ages. His home, a humble yet enchanted tower nestled deep within the misty forests of Albion, stood hidden from the eyes of ordinary men. But Merlin was no ordinary man. His knowledge stretched beyond the confines of time itself, and his magic was boundless. On this fateful day, as dawn stretched its golden fingers over the horizon, Merlin stood before his ancient spellbook. Its pages, worn by time, shimmered with secrets yet to be unveiled. He traced his fingers over the faded runes, his mind whispering incantations in a language older than the wind. Suddenly, the air crackled. A gust of wind, unnatural and foreboding, rushed through the tower's chamber. The flames of the candles flickered and dimmed. Merlin's eyes, deep as the stormy seas, narrowed. Something was coming. A distant rumble shook the ground beneath him. The very walls of his tower trembled, as if warning him of an approaching force. Merlin turned, his flowing robes billowing, and stepped toward the large circular window overlooking the valley below. There, beyond the dense woodland, a shadow loomed over the distant hills. A dark presence, unseen yet unmistakable. It slithered through the land like an ancient curse awakened from its slumber. Merlin closed his eyes and reached out, not with his hands, but with his mind. His consciousness expanded beyond the physical world, soaring over the trees, over the rivers, until it touched the darkness itself. A voice, low, guttural, and filled with malice, whispered in his thoughts. Merlin. The wizard's eyes snapped open, a name forgotten by most, but not by him. A being of chaos, a warlock of unspeakable power. Mordred, a long-exiled sorcerer, banished by Merlin himself, now returning with vengeance burning in his heart. The sky above twisted with dark clouds, swirling into an ominous vortex. The air grew thick with unseen tension. Merlin sighed, his expression unreadable. He had foreseen this moment, yet fate had a way of unfolding in unexpected ways. He moved toward his staff, an ancient relic of oak and dragon bone, crackling with raw energy. He grasped it, and at once his magic surged through the air like a mighty storm. The time had come. With a flick of his wrist, the chamber around him shifted. Books, scrolls, and artifacts floated, rearranging themselves in preparation. The great doors of the tower groaned as they swung open, revealing the path that led to destiny. Merlin stepped forward, his silhouette framed against the golden light of dawn. His voice, calm yet resolute, whispered into the wind. So it begins. He raised his staff, and in an instant, the very fabric of reality shimmered. A powerful gust of wind lifted him from the ground, carrying him across the land like a celestial force. The trees bent in reverence, the rivers sang in hushed tones, and the stars above flickered in silent anticipation. As Merlin soared toward the looming darkness, the voice of Mordred echoed once more, "You should have destroyed me when you had the chance, old friend." Merlin did not waver. His heart beat steadily, his mind sharp as ever. He knew the battle ahead would not be one of strength alone, but of will, of cunning, of destiny itself. For he was Merlin, the greatest wizard to have ever walked the earth, and no force, no darkness, no ancient evil would stand in his way. With a final burst of magic, he descended upon the battlefield, his staff glowing like the very sun itself. The storm raged, the winds howled, and as the first sparks of sorcery clashed against each other, the tale of Merlin and Mordred began anew. A tale of power, a tale of sacrifice,